Hey there. I have no idea why I just did that or how I did that so quickly. I was typing something. I think the feed's going to be up though. All right, good. Hope I got this right. Let me see. Come on now. Tell me that people can log in. And this bird is going to start screaming. He's already screaming like a lunatic. Orlando, come here. Come on. Come on, Doodle. No, go lay down, Nellie. Go lay down, Nellie. Stop. You gotta stop. Oh my God, everyone's gonna go crazy tonight. Yeah, huh? Okay, people are here. Oh, great. So no one is. What is going on? Okay. Why is this doing this? How strange is this? Now I gotta tell you, it was fine. He's gonna make me crazy. Come here, Orlando. Come here. Come on. Oh, guys. All right, we have a lot to talk about, and I'm not going to deal well with this. I can promise you that. Okay, we got comments already happening. Okay. Great. Hello, Allie, Gail. Okay, I'm looking at my phone. It's a weird Friday. Ray, Deb. Hey, Deb. Hey, Orlando. Patty. Okay. I'm going to do what I did last week and look at the comments and manage my way through here. Okay. Come here. Come here, Orlando. Come here. No, you're not Orlando. Nellie is needy. What are you doing? What do you see? I know. You want to go sleeps? My baby. Okay, oh no, here comes, okay. Hey, Noah. Yeah, come on up. Say hi. Want to come up? You can come up? Okay. Yeah. Oh no, it's Noah. Okay. Oh God, Nellie's falling. Okay. What? No, look in the camera. Did you see the camera? Okay, now you gotta go back. You got it? No, I know. What? I know. You're such a good boy. He's such a good boy. All right, here comes Orlando. So he's gonna want to bite you. Go lay down. Go your chair. Come on, Orlando, come. Hello. You say hi? Yeah, Noah's out. No, you go lay down. No, you got your blanket right here. Go lay down. Oh, God. It's like Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Well, that crazy veterinarian, the wild pet show. The animals running all over the place. All right. Of course, I was going to check out my notes, read carefully. I didn't do any of that. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, the animals are needy. Hi, Susan. My hair is straight. My hair just went straight with this weird weather we're having. So anyway, yes, my hair is weird. It's different every day. Okay. Wow. Lots to talk about. So the shop this week, a little slower than usual, not much. Reading slowed down. And I have to say, a lot of them were status quo. A lot of readings are just, nothing much is changing. But let's face it, this time of year, most people don't move. Most people don't change jobs before the holidays. We're racing into the holiday season. And you gotta lay down, dude. Okay, there's nothing there for you. There's no food. You know, school, even the kids in school knows that things are busy. We're getting into first quarter is going to be over for elementary schools and intermediate and high schools. Okay, you got to stop. Everyone's got to stop now. Let's all get down. Everyone get down. I want to talk. I'm sorry, guys. So that's it. A lot of Geminis today. Gemini day. Past couple days, Gemini women struggling. A few Aquarian women, but mostly Geminis. Unhappy with work, unhappy in relationships, feeling smothered. A lot of Geminis out there are getting smothered. Geminis are a little different than Aquarius. Geminis and Aquarius, and I say Sagittarius, I always say the three amigos. They get along so well, those three signs love their freedom. Aquarius doesn't like being told what to do, but they are team players. Gemini gets real cagey when you start boxing them in. They don't like they don't like their freedom. And Sag is like this too. They don't like their freedom infringed upon. They don't like being held accountable. A lot of Geminis, I gotta say, Gemini women especially, and that's hard if you're a mother or a wife, you don't like being held accountable. Don't ask me where I've been. Don't make me account for every minute of my day. And you shouldn't. Not necessarily you should. It's just it's easier to do as a single person than it is in a partnership. So that's what I've seen a lot today and yesterday was Sag struggling. Again, a lot of job pressures too. And also because things aren't changing fast enough for a lot of them. If they were counting on new jobs, if they were counting on different things happening, being really upset. Okay, why don't you get down? Because you're just bothering me. All right. Lamp behind me is annoying too. Hide that. Trying to do something different with the light so it's not creating all kinds of crazy shadows. And I've got some kind of postnasal drip. I'm crystal clear lungs and sinuses, and yet I'm coughing. So every fall with the leaves and the mold, this happens to me for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. The astrology coming up is going to be interesting. We have the new moon in Scorpio, 4 degrees of Scorpio, 11:38 p.m. on Sunday. So 11:38 p.m. close to midnight, but end of the day on the 27th, excuse me. The new moon in Scorpio isn't going to be it's going to be difficult only in that the new moon is opposite Uranus, and that you're going to see people being restless, sudden shocking, unexpected encounters, impulsive behavior, shocking behavior, crazy behavior. It doesn't have to affect you. Doesn't have to be you, excuse me. But being affected by it is another matter. The other issue with this new moon is that Uranus is going to be conjunct a fixed star called Sheridan. So I've been working and looking at and trying to learn, because it's not enough to learn the planets and all their transits and all the way they can be played against each other. But the fixed stars, the meteors, other bodies, stellar bodies, play into all this too. Trying to learn some of those, but the fixed stars play their part. The fixed star Sheridan is affiliated with rebellion, stock market shocks, accidents, fire, war, earthquakes. So yay! So Monday's going to be an interesting day. We'll see what the stock market does. The other thing is it's politicians likely to make very unexpected decisions. And again, look at those things: stock market shocks, fire, war. Yeah, that stuff. So, yay! We have the moon in Libra squaring up Saturn in Capricorn. Mars Saturn squares are associated with cruelty. I put some good posts up on my wall and on the Talisman page. We can get through this. This is going to be a tough one. But discipline, having good boundaries, responsibilities. Business often prospers during these sort of transits, but only if you work very hard and do your share and more than your share. Anything you learn during this time frame is going to be valuable for the long haul and have lasting value. Okay, what you achieve is going to have lasting value. So the negatives on it: rejection, cruelty, exhaustion, and delays. So again, we balance those things against by disciplining ourselves, having good boundaries, being responsible, and resting. Know when it's time to rest. Then we have Mercury retrograde coming up on the 31st on Halloween, right? It ends November 20th. We are in the shadow phase now. But this Mercury retrograde, I have to say, is going to be one of our easier retrogrades because Mercury is conjunct Venus. So we have, this wonderful, friendly, partnership loving, peace and calm and love loving energy aspecting Mercury through this long retrograde, right? So that is going to help a lot. Yes, can relationships still be screwed up? Of course they can, but they don't have to be. And it isn't going to add it. It's not going to add more pressure to a bad situation. That's how I'm taking it. Yeah. Oh, if there is problems, peaceful resolutions, because Venus really does want everyone to get along. So we have that to look forward to. What else? I'm really concerned about Monday. This Monday coming up. I think if we're going to see anything hairy on the world front, I'm honestly, with these placements, I'm more concerned with the global impact than I am our personal impacts. Watching news, not the news, I don't have a TV, but watching the feeds. I do read the news feeds. And again, trying to get political, just looking at what continues to come up over and over and over again in terms of abuses and in terms of revealed behavior and absolute, last week, what did I talk about last week? Defiant behavior. You got to wonder, do you just want to get caught? There comes a point where you just, what are you doing? Are you trying to get caught? And Giuliani, 2 butt dials to a reporter? Is that real? Can that really be happening? I think can this really be happening? All of it. It doesn't even, in all my years, I don't remember the political and global scene, but we're watching revolution going on and protests going on in Hong Kong, where they just don't do that. And we're watching the government getting more and more aggressive over there. We're watching Chilean, we're just watching the world basically explode and implode and being rocked by changes. So navigating through that, being your best self, being, I always say this, there's 2 things about being here on this planet. We're going to talk and segue into now past life regression and memories. But the things we got to ask ourselves at the end of the day, when we become self-aware, and so many of you are self-aware. I had a really nice visit with a good friend today, and someone had come in, we were chit-chatting, and she left. And my friend said, every time I come in here, you have the nicest people. I said, I got to tell you, I don't advertise the shop. Except for social media, I really don't advertise the shop. And it's true, my readers will say that they'd rather come to my shop than any other shop because everyone is nice. I just have these great, great patrons, friends, people that come in that are just, I don't care if you spend no money or $1 or whatever you drop, and it's just the energy you bring in is so nice. The store feels good when people walk in because of the people that come in the shop. It's not just me, and it's not just the nice smells and everything. It's all of you. So I love hearing that. That makes me so happy. It's everything I've wanted because I want the shop to be a refuge. I've always wanted to create a sanctuary space where at the end of the day, you don't have to go to a bar. I'm open late. That's why I'm running late here, but I was the shop till after 9 o'clock. A place where you can stop by, bring your coffee, read a book, sit in the back room. I've always wanted to be that place where you could come and relax and talk or just chill out before you go home, whatever you want to do. So, and if you want to talk about something weird that's going on or you're struggling with, we don't charge to talk at Talisman. So that's why I'm there. And that's why the shop has flourished, because you could buy the stuff online. I know that. I never lose sight of that there's nothing that really can't be done online. You don't have to leave your home and come to my shop. I'm grateful that you do. So, anyway. But the things that matter in life, get back on that topic, when you get off the hamster wheel of work, live, work, eat, die, is what what have you done to make the world a better place, having been here? You know, what you bring into the world? We all have gifts. Everyone has gifts. I don't mean just metaphysical gifts. I mean artistic gifts, creative gifts. There's not one person out there that doesn't have something amazing to bring to the table. Have you brought it to the table? What have you done? I don't care if you made a beautiful garden, or you've raised wonderful children, or you've just created some space of beauty, written a poem. What have you done to make it better? Okay? And of course, most of us are happiest and do our best work when we're in service. But I was thinking a lot about that today, being in service. And I've noticed that a lot of people who are in trauma, or who just get out of trauma, so addicts in recovery, newly recovered, people who were in vicious accidents or treated very badly, and they just basically pulled themselves out of the pit, the first thing they want to do is help other people. Very often, but by helping people, they want to fix people. They're going to fix everybody. And it's just, honey, you got to fix yourself. You can't go around fixing people anyway. You really can't fix them. Just had this talk with China, and talking about her and Kim and myself. And in reality, I will tell you that China and Kim, my Aries and Scorpio, two best friends, are actually a lot nicer than I am. As human beings, they are nicer people. I think being in nursing has changed Kim's views a little bit, but they're the ones that will rush to get you food and get you taken care of, and help you promote yourself. And I usually take a step back. I'm gonna let you figure that one out for yourself. I do that for my kids too. I'm not a helicopter mom. So I don't, as much as I have cried with people in the reading room, and as much as I've had huge compassion and empathy, I don't take it on. That I do walk that talk. I tell you, don't take it on. Don't take it on. I don't take it on. That is your burden to bear. I'll help you find ways to lighten it. And the purpose of a reading is the knowledge that there's that connection to divine. Because I don't know you. I'm not in your house. If I can tell you things that you're going through, it's coming from somebody and not from me, just coming through me. But at the end of the day, you've got to fix that. So there's that. But in terms of fixing it, let's talk about past life regression and past life memories. Oh boy. So a past life regression is actually done in hypnotic state. There's a wonderful book, Many Lives, Many Masters, by Dr. Brian Weiss. And he became interested in past life regression. He actually didn't know it was past life regression. He became involved with hypnotherapy because he was trying to figure out why people had phantom pain. And that's where there'd be a horrible stabbing pain, like say in your shoulder or in your back or some part of your body, that just no amount of testing or CAT scanning can reveal anything wrong. And yet there's this hideous pain, like you're being stabbed, like you're being burned, like something's being cut off of you. Also, why people continue to be drawn to the same toxic person despite therapy, despite being told not to, despite bad experience, and yet cycling back around to the same toxic person over and over. And even to the point that the circumstances of them being met up were phenomenal. Synchronistically being linked up without trying to meet up, they'd meet up. And also phobias. He was trying to understand why someone, let's say, living in a landlocked state would have a horrific fear of the ocean. Not going to go to the ocean. There's no ocean in, let's say, Ohio, and yet a morbid fear of the ocean. So he thought that using hypnotherapy, putting someone under, and then leading them through a session, would help unveil where that was really coming from, right? So he became a certified hypnotherapist, clinically trained, clinically adept, had his first client, and she went under. And he began speaking to her, leading her back, leading her into a calm place, leading her, in a quiet, mind is clear. And she began speaking in a foreign language. Now the tape recorder's on. It's weird. Guess she didn't tell me, she on her first language or something, and she's relaxed, and so she's speaking her first language. And while he didn't understand what she was saying, he realized that she was speaking in Greek. So he was asking questions in English, and she was answering in Greek. And he goes through the session and brings her back through. And she sits up, and he's like, so, you didn't tell me? You didn't tell me you spoke Greek. And she's like, the hell are you talking about? I don't speak Greek. So this whole session that she did in Greek, he's asking questions. She's talking about a past life, a life where she was a Greek soldier and took a sword, took a spear, through the shoulder, that, the cell memory was still remembering lifetimes later. And he wasn't trying to do past life regressions. In fact, as a psychiatrist of the time, parapsychology is still poo-pooed. It's going to have its day very soon. It's coming around. But in fact, I had a therapist in my office, in my shop a few weeks ago, buying sage to clear, and we're getting more and more of that integration. But it's still dangerous grounds and not taken seriously. But he became known as the father of modern past life regression, because he realized after doing more of these, this was a real thing, and they were describing very real experiences. And we do meet back up again. We do recognize each other through past lives. It's a fascinating thing. So I used to do in my old shop in Monroe past life regressions in a group setting, facilitated by Dr. Andrew Neblett, PhD. He still does do past life regressions in his office. I can give you his phone number on a one-to-one basis. But we used to do these wonderful group. We had as many as 60 people at one. But this huge basement, and then everyone bring their beanbag chairs and their loungers and wear their pajamas or bring their blanket. It was really pretty cool, actually. We had some really neat sessions down there. I'm looking for space again to do ritual. Actually, we can do some neat new stuff. So we're in Derby trying to figure out where some big space might be available to us that wouldn't be too expensive to rent, but we could do larger events. So what is the value? And oh boy, so my first experience with past life regression was with my mentor and reader, Judith, in Fairfield. She has since passed. I've talked about Judith a few times with you. And I used to go every 6 months or once a year. And she charged $60. This was back in the 90s. And no more than that. In fact, she would say, I don't want to see you for 6 months, if you had a reading with her. It lasted roughly an hour. And she, in one reading, she suddenly said, oh, I'm getting a past life about you. Would you like to know about it? And I'm like, oh, sure. Sounds interesting. And she's like, well, you're in this castle. And I'm thinking, of course I was. I was a queen. Naturally. And she goes, yes, this massive castle. And there you are. And you're scrubbing. What are those women called? Not servants, not like a scullery maid. She's like, yes, you were a scullery maid. She said, but oh, so healthy and happy and scrubbing and just singing a little song. And I'm like, that's just great. The blue collar girl back in ye old days. I was ye old blue collar girl. And that's, listen, and then so fast forward a few weeks ago, my reader Patty Woods said to me, hey, I'm doing something new with the tarot cards. I said, what's up? She's like, I'm doing these past life memories with tarot. I'm like, really? That's interesting. She goes, yeah, it just came about, and it's really going well. It's really, I've tried it at some parties and some events, and Patty's really interesting. She's a writer. She writes for several very well-known magazines. and she's quite a talented reader. And she's here tomorrow, just so you know too. Pina, Patty, and Randy are at the shop tomorrow. But Patty, a writer, mom, married, and so she's doing these past life tarot readings. So as she goes, when it gets quiet, come back and I'll do one for you. I'm like, sure, I'd love that. So my nose is itching. I'm sorry. So I go back there later in the day, and she throws cards, and she was like, huh. I'm like, what's up? She said, oh, it's not really much. I said, well, go ahead. She says, well, it's just, you were not poor, but it looks like you had gifts, but no one really believed in you. And your father wasn't very nice and kind of really favored your brother. She's reading the cards, she's like, and she said it really set up a dynamic, and you kind of were by yourself a lot, and I eventually kind of made peace before he died, and never really. I'm like, she goes, it's not how it usually goes, Laura. This isn't much of a reading. I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, it's okay, Patty, because that sounds authentic to me. The reality is, telling you guys this and told her this, most of us had very short, very depressing lives. We basically, most of us died in childbirth up until not that long ago. Having a baby was a very life-threatening thing to do for a woman. And most of our children died before they hit the age of 3. We lost a lot of our children before the age of 5. We had lots of babies, but lots didn't make it. We were born, we worked, most of us weren't educated. We lived very hard, very harsh, very short lives. I always say, when it comes to marriage, till death do you part, was not that hard when 45 was an old age. When you made it to 45, 50, you were doing good. So that's a cakewalk. Nowadays, we expect to make it to 90. We expect to be healthy up into our old age. We're busy, we're active, we're vital, we're sexual. And we expect to have partners that are going to keep up with us, and it makes it harder. It makes it harder to stay content in a marriage when we change and evolve, and we all change and evolve. So anyway, there's that. I'm reading my hideous notes. Oh dear. So, what did I write? What's something sweet here? I can't read my own writing. This is pathetic. So most of us live lives that are grim. that's what Patty, because this is so grim. We live, we work, we die. Sometimes, though, after we love, we get to carry that love lifetime to lifetime. Every so often, we choose to live a lifetime that is extraordinary. By what? Oh my goodness. By removing ourselves from the hamster wheel of live, work, die, and live an extraordinary life, almost always in service to others. Okay. So if you are struggling with obsessive love, obsessions, phobias, phantom pains, those are all good reasons to go for a past life regression to find out the basis, the lifetime that you're carrying, and kind of exorcise that demon. We all carry our demons within us, of course. And I'm happy to say that one of the things that's so wonderful and magical about the shop and my lifetime is being privileged to spend time with so many people who have removed themselves from the hamster wheel. Listen, we have to pay our bills. There's no doubt about it. But not living to work, we just work to live. We do enough to make sure we can be responsible, pay our bills, feed our kids, feed ourselves, travel. Those things do take money. That's the energetic exchange. That's the energy we work with nowadays. But but that's that. we often, and many of us look at flashes. I've gotten flashes of past lives too, just randomly. Driving or in meditation, a lot of times we'll just get a flash. For me, a lot of times it's like someone opened a book and then just kind of thrust my face in it. This very technicolor, busy, and then it shuts and it's over. But I remember the details, and I find that very comforting. It usually validates an experience or a relationship that I'm dealing with, whether it's my family, children, or fair friendship or romance. I mean, it usually offers some validation, and frankly, the idea that we're eternal, and the idea that we meet up again, and the idea that we do this ride again and again, I find that comforting. I find that joyful. That makes me happy. We do come to Earth School. We do put on the meat suit, because even though the other side is wonderful, and we learn and we grow, and we do over there too. It's not, I mean, I don't think anyone here is under the illusion that we're riding around on clouds playing harps in white robes. I mean, we're just not doing that. We also travel other planets. We travel other galaxies, other realities, other times. We're not always going forward and linear. You know, time isn't linear. So we may be going backwards in time. We may be backwards in time right now. It's a pretty interesting study of physics and quantum physics. If you haven't seen the movie, What the Bleep Do We Know? Please watch it. It talks all about that stuff. I do want to get to Tarotscopes. Okay, this bird is going to knock over my coffee. Could you stop? Could you stop? Here, why don't you go back to your cage? Oh. Or not. Okay. Hey, China. Hey, Holly. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at these. Cinderella. I always say I'm Cinderella. Cinderella, because I have a. Oh. Yes, Patty. Patty Woods is doing past life readings with the tarot cards. Holly, be nice if you take a trip. I'm going backwards to these notes. Hey, Skylar. Hi, Anna. Patty. I know. Thank you for that. I thank you, Janice. I try to create a safe space. Thanks, Linda. Hillary. Sandy. Speaking of my readers, my little wandering sheep, Sandy. Little Gemini. Nora. Oh, Deb. Okay, Cameron. Oh, Cameron, how are you? Okay, Jane, Bridget, Francine. Oh, wow. Okay, Michelle. Geez, guys. Okay, I'm just trying to look at. Yeah, my hair. My hair. Okay. Could you Skype with Patty? I don't know. Faith, I'm sure that could be arranged. Kathleen. Okay. All right. Thank you. Hi, everybody. And I'm happy to tell you that we are uploading videos quickly to YouTube. And I say we, I mean China. I say we, it's not me. I am one of the most technologically impaired humans you'll meet. I can run any software program. I'm good at that. But elves on magic wheels could be making these computers run. I have no idea how they do it. No idea how the hardware goes. So that YouTube channel is going to be up and running. We also, excuse me. So once all the videos are loaded, I'm going to put out something in the newsletter and on Facebook asking you to like and follow my YouTube page. The other thing we're going to start doing is something called Talisman After Dark. I've been talking about it for years. I'm finally going to get it done, talking to the readers about this. And that is to have a few people from the shop, people that want to stay after on a Saturday night, and readers that can stay, and sort of have a nice little coffee chat time. We'll do it live on YouTube, which is easier to share from YouTube to Facebook than Facebook to YouTube. So these will be on YouTube, and they will just be shop talk. And what my readers, Andrea comes from Boston. We have people who go to parties and travel distances. I read people all over the world. I'm on video and phone. And so there's a wonderful shared experience. And the stuff that we talk about when no clients and no customers and no patrons are in the shop, no children are in the shop. That's the big thing. There's things we just don't talk about in front of kids. I'm really, being the mother of 4, I'm really fussy about that. So, although China told me this hysterical story, so we have the penis candles. I've got a big basket of penis candles. Low, they're not at eye level, but they are at children's level. Turns out, there was this little adorable 3-year-old boy who was wandering with his mom. And my shop is very child-friendly. I adore kids and animals. You're welcome to bring your dogs, your cats, whatever. We had a kangaroo in the shop at one time, too. All kinds of animals. Someone was going to bring a horse one time to Monroe for a reading. That didn't happen, but they were going to ride up around the back, So anyway, this little boy was wandering around, very quiet, very sweet, really just being delightfully well behaved while China and his mom were talking. And he took the penis candles and he put them all over the store. He had them stuck like all over shelves. They were just standing up. I'm tired. I'm so tired. But it was so funny. So anyway, that's it was funny. So anyway, oh my goodness, I'm dropping cards too. Alrighty, I'm probably blushing now too. So I'm shuffling cards. I'm losing my voice. I was really hoarse last week too. So go away as soon as the leaves finish falling. I don't know what gets into people. It's not just kids. Every now and then I'll find like someone just takes stones and they're all over, or the statues are moved, or I'm like, what? I'm not sure what that particular human condition is that you feel the need to move the store around. It's kind of interesting, but the penis candles was a first. That was fun. Okay. Any more comments quickly, and then I'm going to start reading. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, let's start with Aries. Sorry. Aries, my dear. All right, we have the Fool. We have the Chariot reversed. We have the Magician reversed. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. And we have the King of Swords. This, in a short sentence, is the beginner, the fool, the dreamer. Beginnings, auspicious beginnings, and then we have delay. The Chariot reversed, the Magician reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed. Hard work, but just nothing really gelling here. And we have the King of Swords, which is strong communication. It's next to the Wands card, so I'm going to put it into career, creativity. So it's like, you start something and then it just kind of doesn't go as fast as you'd like it to go. Delays. If you're in school, you're not moving fast enough, or maybe you're struggling with your grades a little bit. A class that you thought was going to be really easy, not so easy. Yeah, here I pull the just pulled the Seven of Wands reversed. So yeah, validate that. The World reversed. The Emperor reversed. It really seems to be more about work and investments. But again, the World, everything is just delayed. As I said, the readings have been very status quo. You know, things in the shop haven't been changed. You know, because people don't move in this time of year. They don't usually get new jobs this time. Big companies don't hire. Everyone's getting ready to go on vacation. It's the holidays are coming up. Of course, things are always happening. People do move. They have babies. They get married. But a lot of things are stalled this time of year. And for a lot of you in the readings, a lot of things aren't going to change until we move into the spring of next year. Some stuff is going to start happening January, February, but a lot more is going to be happening around May of next year. For a lot of you, May is a very big month. So I'm going to say for Aries, I'm looking at these delays. I am looking at communication, and I'm looking at justice, which is signing contracts, legal documents, things happening. But guys, you know, it's just going to take longer than you thought, and lack of communication and lack of action. So if you're working on a project, Aries, and Aries is so impatient, Aries wants to get it done. You're not. You're just not. So take this time to sort of, as best you can, keep working, but it's just not going to happen as fast as you want it to. I don't know what else to say. And it's funny because one of my Gemini patrons had come in and he was complaining because every week I wait for Gemini and you barely touch on. Gemini always gets shorted. I'm like, okay, I'll make sure Gemini does not get shorted. Gemini. Those Geminis. This is Taurus. So Taurus, I've got the Ace of Coins. I've got the King of Wands, the Five of Coins, the Two of Cups reversed, and the Page of Cups reversed. So the Ace of Coins, the King of Wands, working, money coming in, that's good stuff. The Five of Coins next to the Two of Cups reversed would usually denote money loss through partnership, through broken partnership. The Two of Cups reversed. Two people want two different things. Page of Cups reversed. You know, Taurus, Nine of Coins reversed. Three of Cups reversed. The Tower. All right, Taurus, I'm going to hope this isn't happening to you personally. It could be happening to one of your children that are going through a very financially draining ending in a relationship. And I say that, Two of Cups reversed, Three of Cups reversed, Nine of Coins reversed, Five of Coins, and the Tower. Something happening, something that it has a very emotional, it doesn't feel like it's work related, it feels like it's money relationship related. And I'm going to say Taurus, it looks like it might be one of your kids and might be thinking, well, maybe I need to help them out financially. You might be kind of standing back waiting to see when the dust settles what you need to do to help out this situation. But it does seem to be someone you care about more so than you personally. I don't see, and I say that because I don't see broken hearts. I don't see like Taurus as King of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Swords reverse, not talking, but Taurus is good for that. Taurus doesn't rush in like an Aries or like a Leo to, you know, or Sagittarius to give advice. And no, Taurus usually does stand back. I'll just stay over here with my little pile of money in my comfortable home, and I will wait to open my doors and wait to offer help till I see what's needed. Taurus is eminently practical, and Taurus knows the value of a good night's sleep and a good hot meal and money to help you keep you stable. Taurus likes stability. So Taurus, I think it is one of your kids, Taurus. I'm looking at the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups reversed. I think it's one of your kids, someone you really care about, and you're watching them struggle, and you're watching them, and you're gonna come in at the end and help out when it's settled. It hasn't settled yet, but it's kind of blowing up right now. Okay, that's Taurus. All right, Gemini. Apparently, I shortchange every week, week after week. Woe is me, Gemini. Okay. Okay, Gemini. I have the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, the Lovers, the Two of Coins, and the Star reversed. Wow, pulled 3 major arcana cards here. And this is, you're going to be sorry. Now you're going to see, you're going to watch what you ask for, Gemini. Seven of Swords reversed is a toxic or difficult situation, a lot of gossip talk, possibly lies, distrustful situation. The High Priestess, looking at this from a higher place, beyond logic, looking at this from a whole, I always say the chessboard. What are the next plays going to be coming up? The Lovers, the Two of Coins, juggling money, but that's okay. I always say the Two of Coins means you got money to juggle. And the Star reversed. Well, I don't know. Let me look up more cards to see. Anxiety, Three of Swords reversed. Page of Coins reversed. Four of Cups reversed. That's actually not too bad. Four of Cups reversed and the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, so I'm going to say, Gemini, oh God, dropping cards today everywhere. Thanks, Orlando. Big help. Okay, the Four of Cups reversed and the Eight of Swords reversed, actually good. You know what you want, and you stopped crying over it all, and you know what you got to do. I think this deals with a toxic or not toxic. What do you say when people are confrontational? You know, confrontational situation. Got a few of you dealing with that at home and or at work, where people are just in your face. This is like an in your face thing. It's just not backing down. But and at the end of the day, you're looking at the money. I think if it's work related, you like what you do. The Lovers, you're not looking to do something different. Money's not there. You know, I say that the Page of Coins reversed. The Star, things aren't going to get better. And I think honestly, the Four of Cups reversed, the Eight of, you're realizing what you got to do. 10 of Cups reversed. So it's making things tough at home. Eight of Wands reversed. You got to focus harder on work. Two of Swords, rock in a hard place. And the Five of Swords reversed. Ask for help. Ask for help from a higher authority. Four of Coins reversed. Okay, so you know, this isn't about not liking what you do. Actually, it looks like you love what you do. It's spilling over into home. If it's home, it's spilling over into work. It's starting to affect every part of your life. You're looking to not have a financial loss. If it's work, I'm going to say you're looking for another place to work. I'm going to say you're going to be looking for a new place to be. Is this, and you know, as I said, asking someone in a higher position for help. Oh, good grief, Laura, where was I? Yeah, the five of swords reversed is taking the advice or going to HR. You know, if it was a divorce, I'd say this is like you're going to a lawyer. If you're having psychological issues, going to a therapist. The Five of Swords reversed is going going for help and asking for help and listening to help. In this case, it seems to be more related to the work environment, and so possibly looking at job coaching, job placement, employment agencies. Yeah, Eight of Coins reversed. It's taking all the joy out of the job. You love what you do, but you don't love being there. Eight of Coins reversed. There's no impetus, no. Just sucking the joy out of everything. Honestly, rocking a hard place. You gotta have the money. You can't leave until you get another job. You can't. Whatever is going on, you can't just remove it. You can't just eliminate it. There's love here. You're not gonna be irresponsible. But at the same time, it's just affecting everything. So. Asking for help, going to someone who can look at it objectively and help get you through the situation. I think you have to leave if it's career related, I don't think it's going to work. You know, the Star reversed, it just seems like that situation's hopeless. It's just not your environment, even though it's what you do and what you probably do best. So I have to say it looks like a move. And again, this is maybe not the right time for this either, but it is the right time to start looking at where jobs are, where other jobs are, to start putting applications out there and get that ball moving. Okay? As I don't think staying in place is going to work out very well. All right? We have Cancer. All right, Cancer. The Hierophant reversed, the Two of Wands reversed, the Queen of Coins, the Hermit, and the Hanged Man. All right. Again, we're going back to work. The Hierophant reversed, the Two of Wands reversed, the Queen of Coins. You know, it's a situation where Two of Wands reversed. Reversed. I almost want to say Cancer. It's wow, this is tough. Nine Swords reversed. That's good. Put over here. Moving forward. Okay. This really feels like two very different situations. One is tired of being in a rut, not getting support, at work, not wanting to be home either. So, and I often say this, for working moms, it is tough because when you're at work, you need to be home, and when you're at home, you need to be at work. It is, and if you own your own business, it's damn near impossible. You are like a push me, pull me. It's when you're here, you should be there. When you're there, you should be here. And that's what these cards look like for Cancer. Two of Wands reversed, Hierophant reversed, stuck in a rut, not getting support. The Hermit, feeling isolated. So when you're home, You're isolated. You're not part of this, world scene. You're not getting out of the house. When you're out of the house, well, great, but they need you back at the house. Queen of Cups reversed. And of course, you want to make money. That's the other Queen of Coins, the Knight of Coins. You need to make some money here too. It's not just about, I always just say, what do you think I'm doing at work? Eating bonbons and watching soap operas. What do you think I do all day? That is the funny thing about having your own business. I'm working on a book too, a book idea that about women in business. But the thing about us is, when you start your business, and I've had 4, I've had a lot of friends who have their own businesses. There's this brief honeymoon period where the whole family's on board with the business. Everyone's on board with the business. Everyone's excited, and you're starting a business, and that lasts roughly 90 days. And after that, you hear things like, well, you own the business, just come home. Well, just lock up, don't stay. Well, tell everyone they have to leave. You need to drive me to practice. You can't just do that, So I just, for anyone thinking about it, let me pass that advice on to you. Someone told me that before I ever opened my first business, to be looking out for that, and it's sure enough every time. You own the business, of course, and of course you're rich. The rest of the world thinks you're rich, so you must be rich. You have a business. It's like the fact that you pay yourself after you pay everybody else is moot, if you pay yourself at all. All right, Cancer, this is about you. Queen of Coins. And it's what I said. I think though it almost looks like going part-time to full-time. Knight of Wands reversed, taking a promotion. Oh dear God. Adding more hours, more responsibilities at a time when it looks like it's really hard at home to do that. The Moon. 10 of Coins. Stuck in place. Wheel of Fortune reversed. It just looks like, again, I also say this. I'm looking at these cards, and that's exactly what they're saying. It's like career advancement, movement, moving forward, having waited for this to happen, and yet at home, and home is secure, and home is lovely, but and you need money, but it's like a dumpster fire. It's like they need you home. Where are you? Queen of Cups reversed. It's tough. Cancer, this is a tough flipping thing I'm looking at here. One more card for Cancer. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. You going to school too, Cancer? 9 of Cups. Okay. Okay, that could be training. Going back to school again. Another responsibility, another project on top of all that you're balancing. Good luck. I'm tired looking at those cards. Juggling a lot, Cancer. Make sure you're getting some sleep. Okay. Leo. Okay, Leo. King of Cups reversed, Strength reversed, 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 3 of Coins reversed. Oh boy. Well, King of Cups reversed, depressed, sad, King of Cups reversed, anxious, depressed, Strength reversed, emotionally not so great, and yet 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, that's advancement, that's career advancement and celebration. And then we have the 3 of Coins reversed, the money's not there. 6 of Coins reversed, there's bills to pay. Ooh, Judgment, moving forward, making changes. Empress reversed. 8 of Cups. Transfer. Transfer relocation. Empress reversed would either have the mother, matron, matriarch, Possibly spouse. I don't know. It's not making half. It's not. Oh, the Ten of Swords. It's moving away from someone, moving away from something. It's hard to do. But this is all about career. Leo, this is all about your career. Um, it's interesting because last week I talked about all the Leos coming in the shop that were just doing so amazingly well. And that's that honeymoon period. Now it's like the reality is, okay, but moves mean leaving people you love behind. You know, paying attention to your career, building your career means that you don't have time for things, maybe your friends and people you care about. It's the other side of success, Leo. It's the side that, we're always used to, you play hard, you work hard, but that's not this for Leo. This is about the pain of making moves and making changes and having less of yourself to go around, being more preoccupied with work and then having less time to be with your people, with your friends, your family. Might mean relocating. It might mean more travel. Great opportunities. You need to make more money. You want more money. So the only reason to work is to make more money. Sorry, but if you're gonna work for somebody else, you need to make the most money you can. But things are out of balance. It's all work, no play here, which is sad. But unfortunately, the cards are saying keep focusing on keep focusing on career because emotionally, it's too hard. If you're building your career, leaving children, you don't have time for your kids, and you can't get to games, or there's no time to date. Maybe there's no time for relationship. Maybe you're looking at a big relocation, and you gotta sell family on the fact that you gotta do this thing. But for Leo, this really is all about career success, self promotion, and the relationship part of it. That there's a part of your life that isn't being fulfilled right now, and that's you can't right now. Okay? There's no time right now. It's like you're sitting down a foundation. You can't go swim in the pool right now. That was the worst analogy ever. Sorry. Okay, Virgo. Queen of Swords reversed. Death. King of Coins. Ace of Cups reversed. The Sun. Oh dear God. Well, Queen of Swords reversed, I can't stand that card because, of course, it's a very difficult, very manipulative, very vindictive, usually female, and death is covering that. Death is right over that. The King of Coins, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Sun. Ace of Wands. Okay. Partnership. Well, Virgo, I mean, this almost wants to look like being involved with a man who might be married or was married or going through a divorce from a very difficult female, and fresh partnership and ultimately success. Well, that happens. Sometimes we meet people who are going through terrible breakups or who are in the process of getting divorced, and we have to kind of stand by and watch that happen. Oops, sorry. That's what I'm seeing here. It looks like against a backdrop of a very painful, very difficult situation Virgo's dealing with. It's like a good man in a very real partnership. It's ultimately going to be successful now. That death card covering that female. Seems a little different too, though. And of course, not every Virgo is out there engaged in some illicit thing. Six of Cups has you traveling, relocating. Devil reversed. Again, walking away from something toxic. Walking away from removing from something toxic. I'm going to say that female card again, vindictive. If not an actual female, then that energy of vindictive, head game playing, manipulative, nasty energy. But breaking free of all of that. Six of Cups has you, sometimes as you traveling home, sometimes as you just leaving. Same argument over and over again. Five of Wands. Knight of Swords. So Virgo, there might be a sick family member, might be a female. Also, the Queen of Swords reversed can be a female, older woman who has dementia. Swords are air, air is thought. So sometimes that's someone who's at the end stage of dementia with death covering it. It could be that there's a lot going on and dealing with issues of the care of this person, traveling to see or traveling home. There's that possibility. Straw that broke the camel's back. Six of Swords, more travel. Seven of Coins. Okay. It's almost like you're traveling to say goodbye. Someone at the end of their life. It's almost like you're looking at something ending, Virgo. I mean, the sun is success at the end of the day, and a sense of respite. And therefore, just you're going through it. That's all I can say. Is if it's a few different scenarios here with these cards, possibilities. I'm looking at a lot of cards too, Virgo. At the end of the day, it ends well for you. More time to work. It's coming, but it seems like it's coming from a very difficult, getting past something very hard, waiting for things to to finish going through, to finish cycling. All right. Look at my phone and see some comments. Why aren't my comments coming up on this thing? This is just crazy. Don't understand it at all. Huh. Okay. Alrighty. Danica. Okay. All right, good. Okay. Mm. All right. Okay, Gail. All right. Okay. Oh, Orlando, don't do that. Come on. Okay, moving up into Libra. And a loud bird. Hey, come here. Libra and Libra. Orlando, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. You can't do that, buddy. Come on. All right. Oh, this is terrible. Come here. It's a terrible sound. Hey. Come on. Okay, guys. Libra. Come on. Come here. Okay, Libra. We have the 4 of coins, 7 of wands, 3 of cups, 6 of wands reversed, and the 6 of coins. So money and work here. Come on. Orlando, come here. Come on. Come on. Come out then. Okay. 4 of coins is how can I make money? That's what it means. How can I make money? How do I earn money? 7 of wands, schooling, teaching. 3 of cups, love, happiness, good relationship. 6 of wands, reversed, promotions not coming, growth delayed. 6 of coins, bonus money coming in. Really? Come on. Come here. Come on. Okay. Excuse me. Well, I'll tell you, Libra, this is not so terrible. Except I'm not sure. You're tired of waiting for things to change and waiting for things to grow at work. You could be feeling stagnated, thinking about learning something new or taking a class or something. 4 of coins reversed. How else can I make money? 7 of wands, going to school. Seems like it's delayed. Honestly. 10 of cups reversed. Ace of coins. Hermit. Stop. Chariot reversed. 10 of cups reversed. I'm not really loving your house right now. Ace of coins. Money coming. Hermit. Stuck in place. You might be stuck working in the house or being stuck at home. It feels like there's just promotion coming. 8 of swords reversed, getting better. Hard at work. 8 of coins. It's like something happens and you're feeling your work again. Something happens and things are better at work. 4 of cups. Yeah. Knight of cups reversed. 6 of cups reversed. So, I don't know, Libra. If you were thinking about moving, relocating, 6 of cups reversed has you staying in place. Hangman. Just something about the collective, the common good of all. Sacrificing your needs for the needs of the collective. Putting your desires after the desires of other people. But it does seem like get your mojo back. It does seem like you find some new way of doing what you do. Okay, stop. Come here. Come here. Hey. Dear God. All right. And money coming in. I mean, maybe it is that bonus that you're waiting for, or there's a sudden shift in the financial energy. It's like things get better. It's like, what am I leaving? You don't kill the goose that's laying the golden egg. So once you get that bonus, once the money starts coming through, once you start really percolating with some new ideas, I don't know. I think some changes were delayed, and I think some things are not. It's for the better good, though. It's good that you didn't make those changes that you might have been thinking about. Hang on, I gotta stop him. I'm gonna murder him. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna murder you. Could you not do that? That's horrible. It's horrible. Why are you doing that for? Okay? You want to come out? Come out, but you can't yell. Okay. He has this toy. He has this triangle. It's a huge cage. He has the biggest damn cage. And he has this triangle that he loves to play with and beat on like a boxer. It's a big, big thing. And I can put stuff in it and he has to get it out like a puzzle. So I put his peanuts in there. And he can do that. Okay. Libra, that's what it looks like, honestly. It's just hang in there. It's gonna get better. Money's gonna flow. Look, and again, 3 of Cups, it looks like happy relationship, which usually makes Libra happy. It's not about the relationship. It really is all about work and career and money. So, all right. I mean, your delays are just holding you in place for better things. All right, Scorpio. Ugh. Any chance we just pack these cards up and go right to Sag? Oh, man. All right, Scorpio, here it is. 9 of Wands reversed. The Devil reversed. King of Wands. Knight of Wands reversed. And the dreaded 3 of Swords. 9 of Wands reversed, stuck in place career-wise. Devil reversed, leaving something toxic. King of Wands, well, full speed ahead. There's no promotion, but you're working hard. Knight of Wands reversed. And the 3 of Swords. And the World. Well, these might be, and the King of Cups. Okay, it's good. This is not. Okay, and Judgment. Of anxiety. The 4 of Swords reversed. I'm going to put this together. And the 10 of Swords reversed. Okay, so it's not as bad as you think. There is this sense of wanting to be removed from something toxic. And there is no break in the action here. It's exhausting looking at these cards. It's exhausting. Knight of Wands reversed. 3 of Swords. There's heartbreak. It's heartbreak, but it's getting better. King of Swords. It's a whole new world, a whole new way of doing things. Ace of Cups. Oh man. There's so much anxiety about change, even though there has to be change. It's like, once again, the world is changing. Everything is shifting. I mean, I love the King of Swords and I love the King of Cups here for you. And the idea of the Ace of Cups is wonderful friendship. There's wonderful love. There's wonderful, you're being supported emotionally. And there's not even a single money card in here, but all these wand cards reversed. It's like there's no creativity. There's no creative outlet. There's no the stuff that makes life worth living. I mean, it's work. Damn, 10 of Coins reverses. And the money to do the things you want to do, like travel. I say that. 4 of Swords reversed, 10 of Swords. Because the money's not there. 10 of Coins, the money's not there to let you do some of the stuff you really want to do. And yet change is coming. The whole world. Whole new world. There's heartbreak around this too. Just let me got more cards. Yeah. Try and clarify that. Page of Swords, the Moon. God. I don't know. Ace of Wands, partnership. It's just, I think, because I'm looking at the knight, the princess, I'm hoping it's not one of your kids have an addiction. I'm looking at young person with the moon, which is usually mental health issues, addictions, and they're not being revealed. They're not being treated, that means. They're not being dealt with. Everything is still, and Two of Swords, it's like rock in a hard place. What do you do with that? You know, it's when you turn your own kid in, what do you do? You know something's wrong, but you can't address it because you don't know how wrong it is. You don't know how deep it goes. But the Ace of Wands, partnership, you've got partnership, Two of Cups reversed, Six of Swords, move, relocation. It goes back to that idea of relocation. You might be nervous about a kid going back to school. Can that person, it looks like there's nervousness about a kid, and can they go back? Can they travel? Can they go and be okay? And that's again, this push me, pull me, not different than Libra. It's like that. What do you do? Or Virgo, excuse me, Virgo, with that whole. And I don't know what to say. King of Coins. Father energy is coming in on this too. I mean, it could be a kid choosing to live with the father versus the mother, or vice versa, you know, making a change that way. It doesn't feel like that, though, you know? This feels like more college stuff, moving around. Could be a kid going into rehab. I'm not seeing death. I'm not seeing tragedy, but I am seeing heartache. And it could very well be that if something's being removed, it's because it's toxic and it needs to be removed. But that doesn't mean it has to be pleasant or nice or that you can enjoy it. Feels like it hasn't been revealed yet, and so I can't reveal it. I'm sorry, Scorpio. It just feels like doors are slamming. Instead of blowing open, doors are slamming. So you just gotta keep going down the hallway. You know, usually you think, oh, going, you know, that vision of like the doors are opening and all these opportunities, but they're not. There's no new opportunities. It's like blinders on and just keep, like a horse and carriage. That horse has to just keep moving. You're being directed by something else, Scorpio. It's almost like, you know, everything's got to play out the way it's meant to play out. All right, Sag, you got the Hierophant, you got the Nine of Coins. It's hard at work. You got the Five of Coins reversed. You got Temperance. And yet I see the Death reversed. It's all about career. Page of Wands reversed. Star reversed. High Priestess. You know, it's almost like someone that's really good at their job, making money, and yet Nine of Coins, great money card. Hierophant, great business card, but not loving it, not wanting to do it anymore. Star reversed, Lovers reversed, don't love it. I always say I feel sorry for these kids, 27, 28, 29. They come in to see me, they've gone through college, they're working in their field, a couple years in, and they're just like, I fucking hate this. I can't do this. And they got student loans, they got responsibilities, but they don't like what they're doing. They don't want to be doing that career for the rest of their lives. They can't. You know, you realize you just made a mistake. I can't be doing this for the rest of my life. So you're thinking how you're going to pull the plug on this. Three of Wands. I don't see you going back to school, but I do see you moving forward. Focus on career. I don't think you're going to do it unless you got another job lined up. The Emperor. Strength. You know, you might even stay in the field. But here's the good news. The Tower reversed, Death reversed. If you end this job, it's because you're ending it. It looks like you're ending it to go someplace else. And I'm saying that because I see Strength. I see the Eight of Wands. You're in the process now of finding a new way to make a living, finding a new way to fund things. And if it ends, it's because you end it. Tower reversed, death reversed. But I think you might stay in your field, but I think you've probably gone as far as you can go in the job you have now. Money's there. You're doing well at it, but I don't think you want to stay there. Knight of Coins reversed. You're there for the money right now. And you're not going to go, again, the Fool reversed. You're not going to go until there's another job lined up. And that's what you're working towards, okay, Sag? Until there's another money stream lined up, you're not going to shoot yourself in the foot. All right. Capricorn. 3 of Coins, celebration. Queen of Cups. The Page of Swords reversed, the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Coins. All right. 3 of Coins is great. Celebrating money. Queen of Cups, a female, good mother, good friend, kind, good, emotional, feminine. Page of Swords reversed. No communication. 7 of Cups. Don't know what to do. 7 of Coins. How can I make more money? 4 of Wands. I mean, these cards are wonderful cards for your career, for celebrating career goals, career advancements. 4 of Wands, 3 of Coins. Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. Classic Earth female. Moving on, 5 of Cups reversed. There's regret, but you're moving past everything. Moving into something new. Not really talking, just getting right to work, I guess. Juggling money for now. But there's justice, legal. I love what I'm seeing here for you, Capricorn. It's all good stuff. It's just, again, more of that. It's like you got the advancement, but the money hasn't come in yet. That's what it really looks like. I'm saying that because I'm seeing, it's the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Coins. You're waiting for the money, waiting for that bigger check. So it's on the way. It's coming. Contracts being signed, things are being hooked up. Queen of Coins. Page of Cups reversed. Some sense of, oh boy. Could be homesickness. Page of Cups reversed. 8 of Cups reversed. Could be more of that. When you're at work, you need to be home. Home when you're at work. That's not so different here either. Page of Cups is usually a young female. Sad, depressed. 8 of Cups reversed. Can't go home. Could be child missing you. I don't want to make anyone feel bad if they're a career person, that they're feeling bad that they've got to leave their kids. It could be you're balancing or relocating children, with the idea of advancement that might be, again, being talked about is a transfer. And you may be looking at that like, well, do I want my kids to have to move? Okay. But I want to make that like a sad reading for Capricorn, because it was not a sad reading. If things are going well, Capricorn, just got some stuff to worry about at home. And of course, if you're a working woman, it's always when you're one place, you need to be the other, and it's hard to win. All right. I'm so sorry. Aquarius. Aquarius, we got the Sun reversed, we've got the 9 of Swords, we've got the Magician, we've got the Empress reversed, and we've got the 2 of Wands reversed. Okay, Sun reversed is failure. 9 of Swords is anxiety. The Magician. We have the Empress reversed, and we have the 2 of Wands reversed. Dear God. Now, in hindsight, what this looks like is someone who's really good at what they do. The Magician, that's often a card that would be great for the Aquarius. A lot of anxiety, failure. Empress reversed, 2 of Wands reversed. I mean, that looks more like career failure or career breakdown or career lack of support in the career. With anxiety that's happening with that, failure that's coming with that. Like, You're good at what you do, but this is a shit show. If this is your work environment or your home environment, I don't know, this is anxiety and failure and lack of support, and it's not good. It's very unempowering. Now, if it's a relationship issue, Two of Wands reverse, it's two people not acting in tandem. And I gotta say, I gotta blame the female on this one. The Empress reversed. It could be that you're just not, again, good at what you do, but not being promoted. Good at what you do, great at what you do, master degree, graduate, someone who's well educated, knows what they're doing, and yet being held back, not being supported, not being promoted. And I don't think it's going to happen in that particular setting. There's nothing here. Now, Five of Wands, you're not even arguing about it anymore. You're not even asking anymore. A lot of pressure at work, a lot of pressure to perform. Look at that Queen of Swords reversed. Damn. Well, Sun reverse can also be a divorce card. It could be Aquarius, that you're just not happy in the relationship. And you're just tired of the same thing over and over again. Looks like it's reached that point where you're no longer even fighting, you're just not talking. But it feels more like a work environment that's become very toxic, and that, what do you do with that? Not talking about it, just dealing with it. That's all. Not talking about it, you're not debating it, you're not arguing about it, you're just dealing with it for now. No big changes coming in. If it's a relationship aspect, if it's a divorce aspect, it still feels like it's hung up on that not moving forward part. Okay. Pisces. All right, Pisces, we have the Page of Coins reversed. We have the Nine of Cups reversed. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. Five of Swords, Queen of Wands. Well, Page of Coins reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed. There's no money coming in, or there's a financial loss, and that's the way it goes. Nine of Cups, can't be changed. Seven of Swords reversed. That's usually removing yourself from a toxic situation, removing yourself from slander, from gossip. It's just Five of Swords, getting help from a higher place. And Queen of Wands has you working hard, friendly, happy, working hard. So you need to get help. You do need to, it looks as though financial loss, toxic environment, can't be changed. Getting help. You need to ask for help. You need to ask, how do you get into a better situation? How do you, it looks like your environment has to change. It's the environment itself, and it looks like the environment itself is either costing you money or is no money coming in. Has a happy ending here. You recognize what you need to do. Things aren't going to change till you change them, though. That's the bottom line here for Pisces. More cards here. Pisces. Seven of Wands reversed. So school is kind of playing a part in this too. Six of Swords. Crying over spilt milk. Five of Cups. Well, some Pisces might be regretting a decision involving school. Looks like there was some sort of delays. Again, delays, environmental issues. Six of Swords reversed. And again, stuck in a situation. Stuck in a situation. King of Cups, Four of Cups. Knight of Cups reversed. It looks like Pisces, look like you're looking at your whole life. Pisces is, yeah, Six of Cups reversed. Not moving, not changing environment. It's weird. There's some aspect of the environment that is not wholesome. And yet I don't see a move backwards. There is some homesickness. There is some sense of remorse, reminiscing. Maybe some decisions that weren't great decisions that have made things financially difficult. Just trying to study these cards, I'm sorry. Okay, Hangman. Hangman. Reversed. Might be changing your major at school. You might be starting to think maybe you're picking the wrong major. Pisces. You're looking at how you're gonna make money getting out of school. King of Coins reversed. Can you make money in this field? So in short, it could be, let's just say, a college student having a very toxic dorm experience. My own daughter Daisy did that her first year, was really tough in the dorms, especially in the beginning. I'm going to say no, I'm not coming home though. This is not about running away from your problems. It's about sticking it out, growing up, asking for help, knowing how to negotiate through a difficult situation, with mommy and daddy holding your hands. And doing a great job of that. Queen of Wands, doing a great job of that. Some regrets about some decisions in the past that have made it difficult financially now, but I don't know. You're going to deal with them. You may tweak your career. You may tweak your major if you're a student. I'm looking at some student cards here. Might be things you need to learn. There might be things that you yeah, Sun reversed. You may need to give me a second. Judgment. I'm sorry. Four of Swords. Okay. Rest and respite. It's like there's hard decisions to make, the need to ask for help, but not running away. Pisces is not running away. Pisces is working, is doing what they got to do. It's just financially draining, and there's aspects of it that are just, for example, with that, and I'm stumbling over because it's like 3 or 4 scenarios I'm seeing in my head. But let's say the kid going to school first, second year, third year, realizing this isn't what I want to do, and now the fact that there was a big waste of money, because if you're changing your major that much, you often just lost a year of school that you got to redo. So it's that kind of choice, that kind of decision. Looking at how much money you'll make when you graduate. A lot of kids, they went in their journalism major. Well, there's no journalism jobs. So it's that kind of thing, like realizing, well, I wanted to do this, but I won't get work when I get done. So what's that degree going to be worth if I can't work in my field? You know, I know a lot of journalism majors, they're working as secretaries, they're working as executive assistants. You know? So that's what I'm seeing for Pisces. Just and probably if you're in college, you need to talk to your guidance counselor. It's probably time to talk to someone who can help you make sense of it. If you're having a tough time in the dorm, you can't, if you really feel like you're being bullied, I don't really see that so much. But if it's a living situation, you gotta ask for help. You gotta get somebody in there who's objective and can help you out with that. It does seem like there's some in the living arrangement. There seems to be some toxicity, but again, not so much that you're gonna go home or leave. You're gonna handle it like an adult. Okay, that's what I got, you guys. Have a great night. Remember that I am losing my voice. Remember that getting through this next several weeks with this heavy Mars Saturn energy, which can be very cruel, which has people, again, that whole Uranus moon line up opposition, that whole conjunct next to the fixed star. The way to handle it, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Keep your boundaries up. Don't worry about fixing other people. Look at yourself. You fix yourself, okay? Stop trying to fix the world. Fix you. Fix your home. Don't worry about what the guy next door is doing. Worry about you. There's this great quote that says, don't ask yourself about my sins. I assure you, when you die, they won't ask you they're gonna ask you about your sins. Focus on you. It's real easy to distract yourself by focusing on other people. Stop doing that. A lot of you do that. You're so busy focusing on everybody else because you don't want to look at what's home waiting for you. So it's easier to talk about people and focus on their part. That's why I think the reality TV shows, that's why, the Kardashians, it's let's watch these crazy people on dumpster fire TV. I don't have to look at my dumpster fire life. Sorry, but that's what I'm seeing. A lot of people coming in and very concerned about things that really have nothing to do with you. You can't change those things at all. Wow. There was a reading I was going to talk about really quick too. That just absolutely just left my brain. Huh. Anyway, I'll let you go. Have a great night. Everyone get some rest. And, I'm preaching to the choir. Be responsible. Do your share of the work. Do more than your share of the work. And just keep doing what you do, guys. All right? Everyone behave, and I will see you next week. And we'll be working on that Talisman for Dark. That'll be announced. Don't worry. Okay? Thank you. Night. That's crazy. Sorry.